we've run into a slight problem.
I went to blow off some of the debris on the outside, and just the blower alone started taking more paint off. Holy crap, this stuff would just flex off like there's no tomorrow. This is like, I'm not even sure. I've never seen paint do this ever.
Hey friends, I'm Stacy.
And I'm Kevin.
And we have a new project we're working on right now, and it's a cargo trailer camper conversion. We have taken everything out, we are gutting it, and we are starting from the bottom and building the whole thing, and it's so much fun. But we've run into a slight problem.
So we started to drill some holes for the pilot holes on the window, and all of a sudden the paint just started kind of flaking off and peeling off. It seems like the only thing that's holding it is static. We didn't realize it was quite that bad until I went to blow off some of the debris on the outside, and just the blower alone started taking more paint off. So we're gonna have to come up with some type of solution to make this work, because we can't have the paint coming off the outside of the trailer.
So we talked about a couple of options that we could use to fix this issue that we're having with the paint. The first one was obviously paint. Could we put some paint on it?
Or could we use some type of glue that may help keep the paint from continuing to spread? We thought about the possibility of replacing the panel.
What we decided to do instead, thought about what could look aesthetically pleasing, and decided on a graphic, putting a graphic around the window that would probably look really cool on the camper anyway. So we've got a graphic, and we are going to put a graphic around the window. So let's get at it. So the first step is to go ahead and get this cleaned off so we can start putting the graphic on.
Holy crap, this stuff would just flex off like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, be very gentle.
Just trying
We're just basically gonna kind of wipe it away so then we can get that graphic on and it'll hold it.
This is like, I'm not even sure. I've never seen paint do this ever.
Where is that bottle, Kevin? Okay, you gotta stop.
Well, I've got to get, we can't have all this, we can't have all the debris in there.
Just dab.
It doesn't matter, the debris is fine.
The debris under the thing is not going to be fine. Debris under the
graphic. But if you do the wet method.
All right, so the next step is to go ahead and spray with this window film application solution. We don't want to do too much rubbing on this because the paint is just really kind of flaking away. So we're going to put this on. Possibly.
Down, Ken. This right up, can you?
Do you want it down a little bit further?
But this backing and everything is just in the way. This piece right here that's on the seam is what we've got a little bit of issues around. Will hold the stuff in place.
And it won't keep peeling. Well, I guess that part won't matter.
Yeah.
Due to the fact that I can't put tape on there at all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some soft Velcro onto my jigsaw so that as I'm going through there, it hopefully keeps it from scratching the living crap out of everything. The problem I have is I'm going to have some issues with the metal flex coming out. So hopefully those stay centered and don't get caught up in this, and it rides on this on the rails.
So as you can see behind me, the graphic is on the trailer, but it's very plain looking because it's just a square. So we're gonna work on putting some more graphics on there to give it a little more of a flair and start developing the escape pod. Okay, so the second graphic is going to be the name. So we are going to attempt to get this name on here without using any transfer tape or anything because we don't want to peel off any more paint.
All right. Trailer.
We're gonna have to put something here.
Oh no. Are you serious?
All right, so we've got the next graphic that's gonna go on the top, and that is Roxy the Jeep and the spaceship. Ah!
Tell you to.
I can't see them up there.
Like that?
Does that
Or do you
come?
want it?
Little thingy.
The escape pod is now officially named.
We tried to do some fixes, and then that didn't work, and we peeled those off while they were still wet, and it took the paint with it too. So today what we're gonna...
disastrous.
Yeah.
We have to do something because it looks terrible. So we are going to, I did a lot of research trying to look to see what were some options, and what we landed on was a wrap, a do-it-yourself wrap. So we are going to be wrapping today the side of the cargo camper. And all of the projects and tools and things like that that we are using, and also the wrap, you can find on our website at www.befreebenson.com. You'll also see some tips and tricks and some step-by-step instruction as well. So I'm excited to try this.
And what we're
I don't
going to do
know
to
how it's
begin
gonna
with,
go.
what we're going to start off to begin with is we're going to pressure spray the side and see how much more paint we can remove. Some areas it just fluffed right off. Other areas it seems to be more solid, so we really don't know. But we're going to pressure spray and see what we have when we're done. And then we're going to begin to prep the area as required and see what we can do.
So let's get started with the steps.
So what I'm going to do before we pressure spray is I am going to tape around this window. The reason I'm doing that is this window has not been, it's secured in, but we did not seal it in yet. And because we're going to pop it out to put the wrap on, and then eventually possibly the new panels if they provide them, I'm going to tape it right now while we pressure spray so that no moisture gets trapped in between the walls. So we're needing to sand off the edges of the paint where we couldn't take off the paint, where it was just either on there too well or just getting close to an edge. So we're sanding that so it'll smooth into the rest of the metal. So when we put the vinyl on there, it'll grab on.
So now that we have this washed and sanded, now that we're going to wipe it off with a microfiber cloth and some alcohol to make sure that everything is cleaned off.
Outlet covers, I'll start getting this window out.
Now that we have the outside completely prepped, we're ready to go ahead and start wrapping the trailer. So we purchased some automotive film from Vivid, and it's from Amazon, and that is linked on our website under this project. So what the first step is going to be to do is to go ahead and measure how big we want the panel to be, the length of the panel. We're gonna leave 2 inches around all of the edge so that we have enough extra to maneuver the film as we're putting it on. So now we're going ahead and putting the second panel on, and we're lining it up where the seam is. It actually is matched really well and looks really great. We're on the home stretch, and it's looking good. So you're gonna wanna make sure you have a heat gun, because you definitely use that heat gun to get out any bubbles, and if you keep slowly just heating up the area, it'll eventually kind of dissipate. And just like that, we have fixed the paint on the side of the cargo camper.
It was not easy, but it wasn't hideous, but it had some challenges.
However, I did not have big expectations that it would look like that you wouldn't be able to tell that there was something on there, and it was a DIY wrap, which made me a little bit nervous, but it completely exceeded my expectations. It matched up perfectly. It looks great, and to me it was, well, it wasn't as easy as what it looked like when they did it, but they do it all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited because I was really worried about that, and that was one of the things that was really bothering me.
Nice to have it done and taken care of.
So for a list of tools and items that we used in this project, for tips and tricks and for step-by-step instruction, along with other things, you can check out our website at www.befreebenson.com, and we will put a link in the description. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, click on the video on the screen, or you can go to our channel and click on one of our playlists.
If you found value in this video, go ahead and give it a like, and also subscribe to our channel.
And as always, doing things yourself, this saved us a lot of money and allows you to be free. See you in the next video.